Making some pour over.
Hey YouTube, welcome to another edition of The Coffee Show. Today we are drinking some Cat and Cloud coffee that I got in the mail. I ordered a bag of their Yirg. This is the Gadibe. I'll put the link down in the drop box. I'm probably massacring that name, but this is a washed variety small batch from Ethiopia, and it says here fruit and florals. This lot from the farmers of Gadibe exemplifies what we look for in great Ethiopian Yirgs. The cup opens with a subtle citrus notes, transitions into stone fruit sweetness, and ends with a clean finish and the lingering scent of bergamot florals. This is the first, I got this the other day, I got this on Monday. This is the first I just trying this. This is really balanced. I did this in a pour over. I did 30 grams of coffee to 480 grams of water. Just off the boil. This is really good. They have quite a variety of different coffees for sale on their site. Yeah, they got quite a page. They do a coffee subscription as well, which is nice if you want to get these kind of beans every so often. It is snowing like crazy out right now. We're supposed to get blasted with like a bunch of snow. I haven't been outside yet, and I'm okay with that. I have to go to work this afternoon, but this is really good. I'm interested in doing a pot of batch brew and Technivorm with this. I've also ordered some coffee from Greg O'Gallagher over at Kino Body. He sells a coffee he calls Fasting Fuel. He has a guy who's roasting in small batches. This coffee is designed to be drank on an empty stomach, which is, a lot of you guys know, I intermittent fast, so I don't eat most of the day. I eat all of my calories and my meals all in a small section of hours later at night, usually after I get home from work or later in the day when I'm at work. But that coffee is designed to be drank without a lot of acid in the stomach. So I'm interested in trying it, which for me, I don't put anything in my coffee. So the intermittent fasting thing, black coffee all day, that works for me really well. Definitely staves off your appetite. I also use sparkling water, but almost out of pour over filters. I gotta order some. I have plenty of filters for the Technivorm, but I have just not stopped using the pour over. It is just such a great cup of coffee. And sometimes I just want one 16-ounce cup of coffee that's really got some ass to it. And the pour over will do that. You can really dial that in depending on how you do it. Change your grind size. You can get the little more oils, a little chewier coffee. I have been putting the grinds in after I pre-wet the filter. I pour my bloom, which is usually two times what, I usually 60 grams of water to 30 grams of coffee, but I've been doing 90 grams of water and doing the stir, the excavation, if you will, because you're not really stirring it. You're just making sure that all that coffee gets damp. 45-second bloom, and then I slowly trickle in the rest, and I end up with about a 3.5 minute extraction, right around there, a little less sometimes. That stone fruit. Absolutely delicious. I think this is going to hold up really well in a batch brew. Even though a small part of me thinks like this should only ever be prepared in a pour over of sorts. But that's just the snob in me talking. It's really good. There's a couple other pour overs I'd like to get. Chemex is on my list. I really want to start making Chemex cups. Going to be doing a coffee trade with Dreadlock Piper. He's got, I sent him out some beans on Monday. He's going to be sending me some stuff. I'm in New York and he's way up in Canada, so it's going to take a little bit for that stuff to come through, but once it gets here, I'm okay with that. Let's see, what have I been watching while I drink my coffee? Obviously, I've been watching Hey We're Talking. And if I can't watch, I listen. I'll leave a link in the Dropbox. Great comedy show. 3 great guys. Sometimes they have some guests on there. They do a couple, 2, 3 episodes a week. They do an awesome job. They're funny. They're actually that funny in real life. Most of them I talk with outside of the internet. My packaging, I got the regular shipping bag. This came in it, and I got the receipt, which they drew a little. It says, "Thanks, Jason," which would be me. Now they ran a sale. I was watching Chris Baca's videos, and he decided to do a sale, so I got 10 ounces of beans for like $11.50 for a Yirg. I am okay with that. Same with Greg O'Gallagher. He ran a sale, and I figured that that was God's way of telling me it's time to order some coffee beans, so I did. I was running about out anyways. I had a few things to go through. I've got a Costa Rican that I roasted up on the 8th, and that's just resting a little bit, and we're going to be trying that up. That one's roasted a little bit lighter. I really want to delve into the florals of that and see how that's going to come through the sweetness. Well, that's it for my cup of coffee, folks. I thank you for joining me. We'll have another episode with some other coffees to check out soon. I don't know if I want to say this is a review as much as a first impression, because I just had 1 cup. I like it. I would order it again. I urge you guys to go check out Cat and Cloud and the Hey We're Talking podcast. Thanks for joining me, guys. Drink less more often. Later. Peace, YouTube. This is what's going on outside right now. It is ugly. I'm not going to go out there to shoot video until I have to leave for work, so you'll have to look at it through the window.